It's minicamp season, and today we're looking at the Cleveland Browns and getting another look at Shedeur Sanders. We're going to watch him throw the ball around, work through some drills, and everything else. But before we dig in, you need to click that subscribe button right now. We're looking at all the practices. Rookie camp, OTAs, minicamp, training camp. We're looking at your rookies. We're looking at your quarterback battles. We're looking at those players you're getting ready to draft in fantasy football. We'll be here for training camp too. Click that button. Stop missing out. You need to know what your players are doing behind the scenes. A little bit less today from day 3 of minicamp. Almost 6 minutes of clips. Yesterday was the most. I'll do another video later with all of them together. I like to do a buffet style with all the clips and maybe a big buffet with rookie camp and OTAs together. That would be a huge one. But all accounts, starting this off, we'll loop this and keep talking ball. From what I'm trying to gather, it was another day stacked. If you've been following me every day, as we've been following this journey, and you guys kept following me, covering Shedeur Sanders for you guys, and the players you guys like to watch the most, I'll keep covering them. But it's another day stacked, it appears to be. From everything I've been trying to gather and dig up. Some people were trying to gather stats, and everybody's got different stats. But if I can gather as many clips as possible, like I got all the clips. I got all of Shedeur Sanders' clips from rookie camp OTAs to now, and I have them saved. I have a few bad ones. There's not many. He's been stacking days. There he is. Good placement. He's an accurate passer. He's poised, calm, collected back there. He's been stacking days. He's been looking good. He's been looking good. I've seen people ask him for the bad ones. Quite frankly, you're not getting many of those. You're just not getting many of those. He's been rocking solid. I had a few. I have him. He's been rocking solid, though. So another thing, he got more work with the second team today, which is like an upgrade compared to where they were putting him at in OTAs. So he's getting more work. Like, we're notching up. We're looking solid there. 11 versus 11s, team scrimmages, team participation, we've been looking solid. Like, the thing is, like, we know where we started at before we got here, even before rookie camp. And you get the cards dealt to you. And it's how you play them. And he's been playing them well. He's been playing them good. And that's all you can ask. You can just keep stacking days. There's a miss. I think that might have been a miss if you're really hyper-focusing on that. But we've been solid. I consider this another day stacked. Especially from what I've been reading, from what I've been seeing. I like to look at the clips so I can see what's going on behind the scenes. Never 100% trust beat writers. Never. A lot of those people are just people who just went through journalism school. They're around football, but they're also like the next afternoon they got to cover a basketball game. They're trying to get the interview clips. They're just trying to get what's told to them, and no one's really going to tell them the truth, because why would a coach tell them the truth? It's all like, what can you see? You got to read between the tea leaves. Look at that. Look at that. Looking solid. Here's another one. Getting it out there. Pitch and catch. It looked like pitch and catch. There it is. There it is. Fannin. I love Fannin. Fannin's a good prospect from Bowling Green. Hyper productive. He's got some targets to Deion Johnson in this. We've seen a couple of them, I believe, already. Stepping back, stepping up. That touch downfield. There it is. There's that one. There's that one that we talked about earlier. Look at him going through progressions. Going solid. Some of these are duplicates. Like, I went down the beat writers and got what I can and then went through everything else and scraped it like I did the other days. Sometimes you'll catch duplicates, or it'll be the same thing but from a different angle. Solid getting it out. See him going through his reads. Going through his reads. Humming it out there. Humming it out there. Also, to answer some of the comments, like there was one, someone said he didn't need to be humbled. I think that was off of something I said, like, hey, maybe it's good that we had him fall. Maybe that would help. And mainly saying that, hey, sometimes something bad happens, you can still create an opportunity out of it. And maybe that opportunity is that. Maybe that creates an opportunity for you. Just swinging something good out of that situation. And that's very might happen. That very might happen. That might be like adding gasoline to the fire type of deal. That might be the thing. It might be, all right, I'll show you type of deal. Kind of like Michael Jordan in the Last Dance movie, where who was it, Mac Brown or whatever, told him, hey, you didn't work hard enough or whatever. He's like, I'll show you. Maybe this is going to be I'll show you moment. Maybe that's what you're going to get. Maybe get gasoline on the fire. There we go. He's got more mobility than advertised. That was advertised as like, not what you think type deal during draft season. I wouldn't say people were saying he was slow or anything, but people were wondering about that. And you look at his tape from the FCS level, he can move. He can move a bit. He's not Mike Vick, but he can move a bit. He can extend the play. He can keep it going. There's a little Dylan Gabriel. I will have clips of him and Flacco and Pickett as I gather more. Shedeur garners like 3 times more than them. So you kind of need a couple practices to get that. But I also have their OTAs. I have Flacco's OTAs up. I have some of Gabriel's. Shedeur's money. Shedeur's money. There's another good day stacked. He just keeps it up. So what we want to see going forward, because this is going to wrap up minicamp. We're going to go into training camp in July. We got to start off training camp hot. We got to keep stacking days. They're going to start installing more of the playbook. I think in the comment section of one of the videos, and I said it, and they go, hey, coverage is coverage, whether it's minicamp, OTAs, training camp. It's not, because we're installing more. We'll have pads on, and I get it, pads are pads. That just doesn't mean that there could be differences, but also you're installing more. Things are getting more heated. There's more pressure involved. There's more of that. And then also joint practices with other teams where some of those players are getting reckless. There's more fights in training camp. More's on the line. It's less chill, less laid back. That's training camp. I don't think we've seen really, maybe even a fight in minicamp from one of these teams. We'll see some in training camp. It's always a couple teams. And it's hot and heated. People fighting for jobs. That's when they're going to start fighting for their jobs. We want to keep stacking days through that. We want to keep leveling up. We got to look for reps with the first team, like a lot of reps. We want to look for that in joint practices. This is what to look for once we get to training camp, what to pay attention to, why you need to subscribe, because we'll have that. And on top of that, I read what the beat writers are saying. Usually it's just him throwing to Jerry Jeudy, him throwing to Fannin, him throwing to Deontay. And then sometimes they'll give you this little nugget, like, hey, a lot of these throws from Pickett were almost intercepted. Or another one was Shedeur's working with the twos today. And you'll catch another beat writer. Yeah, this is his first go around 11-11s with the twos. And you'll catch that. And it'll give you something to work off of while you're watching it. Give you a little more context. You see Flacco there in the background. More context with Flacco. He's working with Shedeur as well. We covered that day 1 of minicamp a couple days ago. After practice, they got the tablet out. They're reviewing the tape. Flacco is helping him. Giving him some pointers. You can't ask for more than that from your veteran quarterback. That's part of his job too, is help the young guys. McKitty, sounds like he's been doing solid. Fannin was doing solid. You might catch some opportunity here at the tight end spot, at that tight end 2 role next to Njoku, or if something happens to Njoku, you guys got some guys that might take a step forward here. That's the thing about that. Other things, Deontay's been looking good, but I haven't had many accounts of whether good or bad, but it looks like it. Deontay Johnson. Interesting player considering the fall off last year. But he had a hot training camp, started off getting good production, good amount of targets in Carolina. He's a good separator. Doesn't have to be the wide receiver 1 here. You got Judy and Tillman. So honestly, he can just grow, roll with the team as we get moving forward into training camp. But he's got good command. He's got good command of the offense. That's one thing. He's carrying himself as a veteran. He's always carried himself as a veteran out here. Like, this moment's not too big. Like, he doesn't look like he's out of place. Like, you'll get some quarterbacks, and they'll be in camp and stuff. They look a little bit out of place. They'll look a little bit out of place, and you just kind of know off the rip, like, this ain't going to last long. That's not with him. That's not with him. No. So, the thing is, we got to keep stacking days. So, we pretty much went rookie camp, OTAs, minicamp, all those practices stacked. All of them. Now we're going to get a little break. We'll have clips on his workouts when he posts them. We'll cover them, talk about his arm and stuff. I hope he posts more. I hope he does. Let us know that he's got that edge. He's got the edge. Like, he's got that Rocky Balboa in him as we're getting ready to fight the Russian. That's what we're trying to see, if we get that edge. Get that fire under him. That's what we're looking for. Because you might catch that. Because he's been on point. He's been on point. Not surprised at all. Not surprised at all. It's been a good off season. It's been a good spring for Shedeur Sanders, even though it's June 12th. Call this like their spring ball, and summer's like training camp. If you want to divvy up, because you got OTAs, minicamp, rookie camp all together. Just call it the spring. But he's been solid. Been solid. Stacking days, stacking wins. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I want to hear about that. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on the way out. One thing for watching. Catch you on the next video.